on camera. Dish up my dinner with me. So I've done homemade lasagna, I've done homemade pasta and homemade sauce. I think it is brilliant. I'm just gonna let it rest for a bit so it can like rest, so hopefully it won't go like sloppy-fied. But the full video on how I made it will be up on my YouTube channel.
I'm running.
Right, I've got that on camera. I'm gonna leave that in. Right, I've let it stand for a bit, now I'm gonna cut it. Right, I'm gonna go just about here. I don't know if you can see. So in here I've got my homemade pasta. I made it myself. I really like making homemade pasta. Then I've done homemade red sauce. So I've put in passata, posh tomatoes, I like to call them, tin tomatoes. I've put in salt, pepper, Worcester sauce, me oxos. Could you set the chips back in, Mum? Thank you. And then what else I put in it? Salt, pepper, mixed herbs, light brown sugar this time, because I think it gives a nicer flavour than normal sugar. But it's all down to preference, isn't it? Right, I've loosened off the edge, so hopefully it won't stick. And I've done homemade cheesy garlic bread roll and some homemade chips. But I haven't done homemade chips in the video, but I've showed you my chips several times, so I didn't think it would be fine. Somehow, I'm going to balance that over here, so it's okay. Somehow she's going to try and get it out, but I really hope it stays, because it took me ages. And I want to do homemade white sauce, but I had a go and it wasn't the one, was it, Mum?
I'll put it there.
Thank you.
What's this?
I don't know. And then this is the moment of truth when it goes to mush. Look at that for a lasagna. Now I think that is brilliant. Now I've got my cheesy garlic bread rolls. It got a bit burnt, but it's fine. I'm still going to chew it. I've got a nice mountain of on there, because if you can have it, have it. Then I've got my homemade chips with these. I've just done fried them. And then in there, fresh garlic, cheese, because I love cheese. There was cheese on top of that. You wouldn't believe it, would you? And fresh garlic, mixed herbs, salt and pepper. But that is my absolutely brilliant dinner this evening. Done. What is everybody else having? I absolutely love lasagna and a nice burnt roll. Look at that. That is not my finest work, is it? It matches my top, you couldn't even notice. Anyway, that is my dinner. What is everybody else having? I'm going to nibble around that bit. Brilliant.